Hello Emmanuel families. Re-enrollment is right around the corner, and I wanted to take this opportunity to talk a little bit about some of the changes we've made in the past, how they've led to opportunities right now in the present, and then also look ahead toward the future of what Emmanuel's programs will be heading towards. When I became principal, we joined the Lutheran Scholarship Granting Organization of Indiana, and that program has become very successful, allowing us to offer dozens and dozens of scholarships to Emmanuel students. And just recently we crossed the threshold of being able to offer over $100,000 in scholarship funds every year. And so thank you to all the families that have participated one way or another in the SGO program. The SGO program works hand in hand with the Indiana Department of Education School Choice program. And we're filling out an application to become an Indiana Choice School for this coming school year. So what that means for Emmanuel families is, number one, they'll have the opportunity to receive an Indiana Choice School scholarship, while at the same time also be eligible for an Indiana SGO scholarship. Of course, there's still Emmanuel's internal financial assistance that's available to families. And finally, other ways of reducing tuition, such as early payment discounts and script discounts. And so we are trying to create multiple ways for families to reduce their tuition burden, or possibly eliminate that burden altogether. You may know that the Indiana Choice Scholarship Program has been around for many, many years. Emmanuel has looked very carefully and talked to other Lutheran schools that have become choice schools in the past, and have made this decision very carefully, looking at all of the assurances and making sure that Emmanuel's programs will not change as a result of becoming a choice school. We've had numerous committees look at the various guidelines and requirements of each school, and we are confident that our programs will not change as a result of becoming a choice school. One example of that is, one of the assurances is to provide the state with a copy of our admissions policy. Emmanuel has always had an admissions policy and a process by which we admit new students. And that process will not be changing because we are becoming a choice school. In fact, the state wants a copy of our admissions policy to make sure that we are following the procedure that we state. But they do not make any requirements of us in that admissions policy. Two is the domino effect of funds that the Choice Scholarship Program will allow us. Any family that receives a choice scholarship frees up additional SGO funds to be offered to another family. Those funds and scholarships in turn free up Emmanuel's internal tuition assistance, again for more families who have need, who have not either applied or qualified in the past. And so we're excited that these new income streams will allow us to take the funds that the congregation has been supporting specific families and instead apply those funds to improving our programs or creating new programs, whether in the arena of athletics or STEM or worship or any other things that our teachers have strengths and a passion for in music and the arts, and improving the programs or building new ones where we see a need. There are 8 pathways by which a family can be approved for a choice scholarship. And we're not going to be going through those right now, but coming soon we'll have nights where families can come to the school and learn about those different pathways and how a choice scholarship can be combined with an SGO scholarship and how all of that will work. So stay tuned for information on when those messages will be coming out. And finally, look ahead toward the future. With these changes, we're excited to, number one, investigate new possibilities of programs that currently don't exist at Emmanuel that we can introduce. Part 2, make improvements to our current programs, whether that's improvements of infrastructure or improvements with new staff members. And finally, looking ahead toward physical facility additions, maybe for places where new STEM activities can take place, or new spaces for athletics, new spaces for worship, new spaces for multimedia, wherever our imagination takes us. So I'm excited about the changes we've made in the past, where they brought us to today in the present, and where they're leading us to in the future, which also fits with our school theme for this year. We know that Jesus has been with us in the past, today, and will go with us into Emmanuel's future. Thank you very much.